So what's going on, guys? Mr. Dalek JD here, and welcome to my Game Over Man Easter Egg Achievement Guide on Exo Zombies, the Outbreak map. This is how to complete the Easter egg step by step. Now, I used to do this for every single Black Ops 2 Zombies map, and the support on those videos was absolutely crazy. So if this video does help you out, then just spare a second to smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. So let's get straight into the tutorial. Now, the first step is going to be this black box, which I picked up in the video. This is actually hidden in the starting room behind where the chopper crashed, and this black box contains some encrypted information about the chopper itself and where it crashed. So we need to take that to a specific place. So what you want to do is open up the main hub and go to Administration A and follow through until you get to this weird area where the Exo reload machine is, and below there will be a set of computer terminals, and this is where we place the black box. Now, I just want to mention as well, this Easter egg can be done on solo and in co-op, but the more players you have, the more harder it is, and I'll explain that as we get into the steps.
A security badge clearance is required to unlock.
So the announcer Angie says that at least 4 keycards are required before we can decrypt the black box. There are 4 characters in Exo Zombies, which means each character has their own keycard. We're starting here with the female character played by Rose McGowan, which is Lilith. And what you need to do is get the EM1 quantum weapon out of the mystery box. Then what you need to do is just simply spin the box and shoot at the box, and the keycard will appear. And that one can be quite hard, as it is not the easiest of things to get the EM1 out of the 3D printer. It's actually hard to get any weapon out of the 3D printer. The second keycard we're going to get now is Mr. Khan's, which is the executive, and this can only be done during an infected round. So what you need to do is make sure that you get infected, and I suggest the best way to do this is to save a camouflage in your inventory. So when you do get hit and you're infected, you can simply just activate the camouflage, and you can activate these without ever having to worry about getting trapped or hurt by these crazy gas zombies. So these 4 pads will be around this section which you need to hit. As you can see, while you're infected, they will go green, and once you've hit all 4, a small window will magically fall down, and that will reveal Mr. Khan's card, and that will be 2 out of the 4 cards. So make sure you decontaminate yourself as well to get rid of the infection, and then go ahead and, as you'll see very shortly, we'll go and grab his card, and that will be the second one. So now moving on to the third one, which is the Oz's card, the Maintenance Man. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to purchase Exo Slam. As you can see, this doesn't work straight away. So there'll be a small lever underneath this system, which you need to shoot until you see the lever fully fall down and it's out of sight, so you can't possibly shoot it anymore. Now what you want to do next is go up on here, and you want to Exo Slam. You need to line yourself up so you're on this pod here, and then what you want to do is Exo Slam, and you'll be thrusted forward, and you'll hit this platform straight in the middle. And what this will do is it will shoot this platform down, and it will shoot the one that we need up. And as we can see, we can collect the key card right there, and that's the 3 of 4 key cards. And as a guide for people doing the second and third key cards that I've just shown, for the second key card, everyone has to press a button. If that's 4 players, if it's 2, I'm assuming 2 people have to press the 2 buttons. And for Oz's card, everyone has to Exo Slam that platform in order to raise it up. But let's move on to the last one. So to get Dekka's keycard, it is the most difficult, and you will need an LMG or assault rifle. So come up to one of these chutes, buy it, and then back up so you don't go inside it. Then quickly purchase it again, and rather than taking you to a different room, it will take you to this incinerator room. There'll be a wall that will be caving in and will slowly push you to a point where you have to go outside of this room. And the step involves literally just shooting the hell out of the room on the floors left and right. In this previous round, I tried with an LMG, so you can see loads of bullet holes, and in this section I was using the cell 3 cauterizer, and as I just kept shooting around, as you can see, the key card did eventually appear. And I think the story behind this is Dekka dropped it, and there's loads of ashes in the incinerator, so that's why the card appears once you shoot it. But my best advice for this is to do this at the end of rounds where you've not touched the chute in the previous round, because the chutes start off at a really cheap price and eventually go up all the way to 2,000 the more you use them. So like I said, make sure you purchase one, then back up so you don't go in it, and then buy it again, and you'll land in the incinerator room every single time. This step is pretty much random, and it could take quite a few tries of visiting that incinerator room several times in order to get it to spawn, but just keep shooting the floor left and right and you will eventually get the keycard. Now once you've got the annoying keycard section out of the way, we can move on to the next step of the Easter egg, which is to get your access level clearance all the way up to 49. It sounds ridiculous that how on earth do I do that? And from this point onwards, when you start killing zombies, they will drop keycards, and this can be like the normal zombies, it can be from dogs as well, and it can be from the gas zombies, but you want to just keep going and keep killing loads of zombies until you get 49 access level on your cards. And the best method for this, I'd say, is to use these crazy grenades from the 3D printer, and when they walk into it, nano swarms will actually kill them, and it's a really quick way to just get loads and loads of key cards to drop very quickly. So this may take quite a few rounds, but you will eventually get to access level 49, and then we can go on to the next step. So once you finally have 49 clearance, you want to make your way back to Angie, which is where we place the black box into the computer, and she'll give us the next instruction.
User has not clocked in today.
So we get this really obscure instruction simply saying user has not logged in today, and there's literally nothing else said after that. So you're probably thinking, what the heck? Well, around the map there are 4 kind of handprint readers which associate to every single character. So if we go to here, we'll find that for Oz's character, this is not actually the correct location for the reader. There are 4 locations, and all of these readers are very close to where you originally find your character's keycards. If you're playing this in co-op, you'll need to look for your individual character's keycard. As you can see in the gameplay here, I'm pressing it and I'm just getting red lights, which means that is not the correct location for Oz. Oz is actually in the B holding room near the Exo Health perk machine, which is actually where we found Oz's cards. So there are 4 around the map. I won't go into detail onto where every single one is, but all I say is where you found the original key card, that's where the reader will be. But for Lilith's, that's actually going to be a little bit different because it's from an Exo 3D printer machine. So you will need to look around and look for a reader which is near a 3D printer.
Something happened. I'm assuming that's good.
Now once you've put your card in the card reader, you'll notice that you've now got access level 50, and what you'll need to do is go back to Angie, which is the computer where the black box was, and speak to her again, and you'll hear another new message.
Authorization accepted.
If you have clearance to hear this message, then the test is a success.
Fuck you,
You
Atlas.
have 24 hours to proceed to the rendezvous point.
Ready for my encore?
So as you heard there from the announcer Angie, we have 24 hours to make a rendezvous and escape. So what you need to do is make sure you do this at the end of a round, because you don't want to fail at this part here. You want to make sure you're at the end of the round where you're nice and safe, and you want to go to the Exo Station room where you collect your Exo suits for the first time, and you simply have to hold X at one of the Exo suit locations. If you're playing on 4 players, obviously 1 player takes up each corner, but for solo, just keep going around until you find one which works, and then you'll hear this lovely message.
Experimental weapon upgrade station online. Attention, aerial vehicle approaching.
Oh, really?
So as you can hear, a warbird is making its way to the spawn room. We're going to be rescued from the map. We've finished the Easter egg, and something quite unexpected happened. Something a little anticlimactic, to be honest. The warbird is about to pick you up, and suddenly it crashes. But once this crashing sequence happens, you will get the Game Over Man achievement worth 50 gamer score. I had my notifications turned off at this point, so I didn't see the achievement pop, but I definitely did get it. And funny enough, right at this point, I got disconnected from the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare servers, so that was great. But there is some other stuff that is also available on the map once you've completed the main Easter egg. So I'll be making some videos on that, so don't you guys worry. I really hope you found this guide useful. If you did, just take a second out of your day to smash that like button. I really hope you guys found this useful. Let me know what you think of Exo Zombies down below in the comment section, and what you think of the ending. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys for another video very, very soon.